welcome to tonight's Big Brother 19 chat.
I'm smiling because there's only 4 episodes left, including this one.
And this eviction was a long time coming. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so.
It's episode 36.
At the beginning of the show, Julie's like, house guests, get your A's to the couch now.
Peasants, everyone to these cheap couches.
Don't you dare sit in those eviction chairs because we don't want to give away who's on the block right now.
Alright, but first, Alex and Kevin are on the block.
Okay.
We already
yeah,
knew
but
on the block.
They didn't do the veto yet on the show.
Oh, okay.
So they don't want you to know who's up at the moment.
Okay. So, Alex, after being nominated, is fake crying to Joshy.
You're the only person in here that I trust, and now you suck, and now I'm not going to be your friend outside of this house.
But, Alex, we need to have a conversation. Alright. 1 ticket to guilt trip, please.
She's faking it. Or is she? I have a theory that she's not faking it, but she's saying that she's faking it because she doesn't want to look weak. Okay, just because you're a crier or you're crying in the moment, it doesn't mean you're weak.
No.
Come on. I hate that mentality. That's so stupid. But anyway.
Joshy's upset. He goes crying to Mommy and Daddy, aka Paul and Christmas.
And they're telling him, look, you need to buck up. This is a game. She's probably doing this to mess with you. And Christmas is like, come on, you really think that Alex is upset? She's freaking a hard ass. And Christmas is like, and I'm just like her. You don't think I would like wait under a rock and then like beat the crap out of you?
Murder family?
She said she'll murder families? What the frig?
There's something definitely wrong with her.
Like, I don't actually think she's a murderer, but...
Definitely.
And that's like the least of the things she said.
Okay. Everyone's been questionable this season. So, Joshy says, Mommy Christmas, will you promise me that we're going to the final 2?
And she's basically like, no.
Yeah.
She doesn't say no, but it's like very obvious from this conversation that she's planning on taking Paul.
She thinks she'd win against Josh. But she still won't take him to the final 2. She'd rather take Paul and lose.
I don't see how she would beat Josh in the final 2 because I feel like, well, I don't really respect Josh's style of gameplay where he just like freaking is an attack dog on people. I think a lot of people think that
she had everything handed to her.
Christmas was just sitting in the corner on painkillers for like half the season. And she's admitted that. So I don't see how she would, whatever. So yeah, she wants to take Paul. She's like, oh, I don't want to have to choose between my 2 guys.
My 2 hungry guys.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
Get your freaking Totinos and get out of here.
Paul comes out and slaps Josh in the face. This was the slap heard round the Big Brother world.
This was after Alex told Paul, I'm just crying in front of Josh to make him feel bad. Like this is her last ditch effort. So he's like, you idiot. Whoa. Yeah, this was all over the internet. Yeah. What do you guys think of the slap? I think people blew it out of proportion. I don't think it was that bad, but you should not be physically touching anyone. And especially Paul, who's been like so, oh my God, that person's violent. Cody's violent. Kevin's gonna be violent.
Yeah.
He's the only one who's actually touched anyone.
It's okay. He's untouchable because of production.
All right. Well, anyway, let us know what you think of the slap.
All right. I didn't think it was that bad, but I don't like hypocrites.
All right, so we're all hypocrites. Okay, now it's time for the veto competition, and it's BB Comics week.
Love BB Comics.
So last time for the HOH, we saw the Revengers. Now we get to see the comic book characters for this season's people.
Christmas can't play. She can't do a zip line in a freaking boot.
Yeah, it could be a rough landing. It's dangerous.
Yeah, so you have to match the comics. There's you know, faker comics in there. There's
you gotta put them in order, which is the easy part, but then there are subtle differences, and you need to figure out which one's the right one and which one's a decoy.
This is definitely an advantage for Paul because
he knows what kind of thing to look for.
He's played it already. Alright, so what was your favorite?
Ooh. Well, I loved that Paul is now the potty mouth instead of motor mouth, and he was so pissed about that.
He's a toilet mouth.
Yeah.
He's full of shit.
I liked Mark as the Incredible Sulk.
I like that. I liked Alex as Wiener Woman.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
They should have made Ramses instead of cosplayer, like the little kid with the glasses or something.
I don't know about that.
Even Cameron got one, and he was the first one out. He was there for a few hours.
I liked Cody the Starecrow.
Yes, that was one of my
probably
favorites
was my
too.
favorite.
That was pretty funny.
Who was your least favorite?
I'm trying to look here. I think Ravens was like way too kind to her.
Like an assassin.
Matt should have just been like bland man or something, or
Yeah,
just like a
cereal
blank
man.
white piece of paper.
The liquor.
No! Beard liquor.
Yeah.
We'll be nice and leave it at beard liquor. Yeah, I don't know.
Helena was pretty weak.
Kevin's I thought they could have done more with. They're really fixated on
Merman.
him in that mermaid costume, but that was just like, that's not what I think of when I think of Kevin this season.
Jason's was okay. I mean, like Whistlenut.
I was
and
glad
Oli.
that Oli got to be in it.
Yeah.
Oh, so cute.
And who? Oh, Jess's hex symbol. I'm like, neutral on that one.
I think they can tell from these comics how some of them are being perceived.
Yeah.
Because they're like, whoa.
And
some of us look like villains and some look like heroes.
we left out Dominique the Dominator. I mean, that, she was calling herself that, so.
What about Josh Meatball?
That was good.
I like that the Pots and Pans made it into
Yes.
the comic. I'm surprised, actually, that they didn't make him cry. Yeah, because he's kind of like a big Meech.
Yeah.
He's cried way more than Meech. And she was Big Baby.
The lamest one, Timeshare Tyrant.
Oh.
All right, so let's
Wait, okay. Also, Christmas, Fa La La Lunatic.
Lunatic,
She
yeah.
got a reindeer in hers.
That was pretty accurate.
Did you read some of the little blurbs on the front, though?
Yeah.
Okay, so Cameron's, he was like holding fans.
Oh, I totally forgot his.
And, well, he was super fan. But the way that they... the way they worded this, I can't remember the exact wording, but they said something like, he's blowing all his favorites, ... away.
Oh!
Oh my goodness!
I just thought that Cameron and Silver Fox Matt could have been in the Beard Liquor Alliance or the Lip Liquor Alliance.
No, yeah, I forgot about that. Anyway, moving on. So the times for this competition. Kevin was really bad.
Yeah.
He maxed out at 45 minutes.
He's colorblind. He was having a real tough time.
Yeah, he was having a hard time spotting the differences.
I guess he doesn't read People magazine and do the puzzle at the back. Alex had a pretty decent time, 14 minutes and 34 seconds.
Josh was out. He was 24:36. And then Paul, going into this one with the advantage, no surprise here, he won with a time of 12 minutes and 10 seconds.
Alex was so happy.
She was freaking out.
She was like, woo, final two.
Because she went into this like, okay, Paul is my #1 ally here. So if he wins, he'll be safe and he can use it on me. And she thinks they're going to get rid of Kevin. But that's not what's going to happen.
Nope. I just wrote, lol.
Time to pop that bubble.
All right, well, Paul and Alex have a little heart-to-heart chat.
Because she's like, so who are we taking in the final 3? And he's like, we need to talk. Not you.
He said, I'm not using the veto on you.
He tried to come up with this excuse so that the blame would be on everyone. He was like, if I use the veto on you, I'm going to lose Christmas, Josh, and Kevin's jury votes. He also told Alex, like, go ahead and try and get their votes. Maybe we could work something out. So he's definitely trying to pass off the blame here.
Yeah, and he also told her that he would lose to her in the finals.
Well, that's what he's saying. He would lose those 3 jury votes, and he might not get the rest of the people that are already in the jury anyway.
Now the tears are for real, Alex.
Yeah.
They were delicious, too.
Been waiting for this for months. Ow, I just bit my tongue. But anyway, she's super pissed at Paul. She's like, that's not friendship, and I put Paul ahead of Jason, and he duped me. That's your own fault.
She said, no hugs. All right, so...
She really did play herself here, though.
She really did. Paul goes and cries to Christmas and Josh up in the HOH room.
Because he respects Alex, okay?
It was a real meatball sandwich. There were a 3-person hug up there.
All right. So it's time for the veto meeting.
Alex's pleading was, "You're my one chance. Don't worry about the jury. It'll be fine.
They won't vote for me. It's fine." I do think that Paul would beat Alex in the end, but
yeah,
he doesn't want to take that chance because look who he's going to be up against if Alex is gone. Come on.
He doesn't want to make that snake hole decision again like
Right.
he did last time and get screwed. Kevin said, whatever.
Whatever you do, I'm going to respect that. Have a good night.
Yep. So Paul doesn't use the veto, and Alex is sad.
Yeah, they all just sit there after, like,
Yeah.
that's my stomach.
Nice. That was on cue.
Thank you.
All right, so it's time for the live eviction
It's not
with
live.
Julie. No, it's not. It was live when they did it.
Yes, when they filmed it on Tuesday. So now they get to give their eviction speeches. Kevin lets everybody know that he's from Boston, if you didn't know.
Mission Hill.
Woo! Mission
He
Hill!
loves his family. He's fighting hard.
All right.
You gotta fight hard when you're from Boston.
Alex also said hello to her family.
Blah, blah, blah. I couldn't tell what she was saying. 'Cause
She
was
asked
she was crying.
everybody left in the house to campaign for her on the live feeds to win America's favorite house guest. No? Don't you think they want to win themselves? Why are they going to campaign for you?
What the hell?
I don't know.
And she apologized to Holly.
She also said hey to Jason's family. Whatever. Okay, so
I don't wanna know
anyway,
you.
time for the vote.
It ended up being a split vote.
Christmas voted to evict,
Alex.
and then Paul voted to evict Kevin. This was pre-planned because they, made sure as they were passing by to go to the diary room, because Paul didn't want to, vote out Kevin by accident. So yeah, they knew that this was going to happen, which is interesting because a few days ago they were saying no. But I guess Paul got to Christmas. I don't know. I think also
Josh made a big stink about it that...
Well, earlier Josh was talking about oh, well, I'll make them split the vote and then I'll send out Kevin and use Alex to go after them. But I think they were doing this to mess with Kevin because they want him to be all before the HOH competition. They're doing anything they can to mess with him. So I think that was part of it. Also, of course, Paul wants to be able to say, Alex, I did not vote you out.
All right, so Josh clips Alex. Blah, blah, blah. Alex runs out with her freaking Coke and her boobs almost popping out of that topless. Strapless.
She also switched from the cat ears to the petty hat.
I would not want to be known as petty, but whatever.
She wasn't petty, though. Okay, Ika from Big Brother Canada was, the perfect example of petty, where it wasn't, nasty. Alex was just nasty this season.
A lot of people
it was not
were nasty
petty
this season.
Yeah, but she was one of the worst.
All right. Well, Alex tells Julie that she would like to beat Paul up if she could. That his game was shady.
It sounded like she said shitty at first.
Yeah.
You played a shitty game.
And she didn't want to cry out there. She had to drink up her tears because that's a sign of weakness. I know. And she really blew it because she should have shaved Jason.
Did anybody feel like
Jason.
This interview was really short and Julie was just like, get this over with, get through it, I don't want to talk to you. That's what it felt like to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I think Julie's counting down the episodes till she can go to Barbados or
I don't
something
know.
for vacation.
But then it was time for the HOH competition, and it's a favorite. We've seen it for a few seasons now.
I love this one. What the bleep.
Woo!
The house guests, they play a clip, they bleep out a word or a phrase, and they ask you, is this it? True or false? I love this.
It's fun.
I did not love that Paul swept the first 5 questions, though.
Kevin and Christmas only got 2 questions right. They didn't even go to the end of the competition because they were like, it's not mathematically possible for either
Not mathematically possible.
Yeah, for you 2 to win. So, Paul, you are the HOH.
And he cried his eyes out just like he did last season.
Last year, he was all emoji because he made the final 3 here. Again.
Yeah.
Crazy. Don't these people see what they've done? Don't you get it?
No.
I think he was also crying because he's like, wow, I just won the whole thing. Right? So anyway, there's another eviction tomorrow night.
There's an episode on Friday.
Yeah.
I guess it's a flashy backish.
I feel like Friday is going to be mostly like a look
Fluff?
how far we've come.
A fluff
And they'll
cutter.
and they'll start part 1 of the final HOH, I think.
They'll show about 2 seconds of it like they did last season where they were running around in the mice costumes.
Weren't they cats?
Were they cats?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because they had a litter box.
And a scratching post. But anyway, it should be fun. So let us know what you guys think in the comments. Who do you think is going to go tomorrow? And if you don't want to wait to find out who won the veto, I'm assuming we'll find out when the feeds come back on. So check out
Who do you think's gonna
the
go
spoiler.
tomorrow?
I don't know. I'm hoping it's not going to be Kevin, but
I think it might be Josh.
you never know. Paul could potentially want to take out Josh.
I think it might be wise for him, and he was insubordinate.
Depends on who wins the veto, though. So we'll see.
And until next time,
Much love.